Well, hiya y'all. I am back with another video. Shockingly, I've been able to post a lot lately. I don't know what it is. Why am I British all of a sudden? I don't know what it is, but I have just been really motivated to create lately. And Lenora, this OC right here, has done the same thing that Nanashi has done to me, where I am so excited to draw once again. I was getting very... I'm British again, fuck. I'm getting very, excited, and plot points and stuff like that are just popping up, and I'm just, in a flow state, if it makes sense. This video, I'm just going to be ranting and I don't know how to English, I guess. I'm not even British, and my voice keeps wanting to be British. Help. So I need help naming a couple other characters in this series. So if y'all can do me that favor and put me down some male names and female names in the comments for, I believe it's 3 other characters. I have 1 female character that needs named. I have a male character that needs named, which is her husband, the king, in the story. And then I need her sons to be named. Her name is Lenora Koa. Koa. Lenora Koa. Koa? I think that's how you pronounce it. Lenora Koa. That's how I'm just gonna be pronouncing it. I guess. But I need her son to have a name, so they're gonna all have the last name Koa, except for the other female. She's gonna have a different last name, and I'm gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, it'd make me really happy if you guys can help me with names, because I am very unoriginal with my names. I know it doesn't sound like it with Nanashi Sashiko, my other OC, but I am very unoriginal with names. If it was up to me, they'd be London and shit like that. I could go Curiosity, but I can't fucking spell it. I can't spell it. So, yeah. Anyway, this piece right here, I've been really obsessed with Lenora and wanting to draw more food stuff lately. So I figured, why not draw a beer can and try and make it look like an actual can. I spent 28 minutes on the can rendering it, and you'll see it later on in this video. I spend a lot of time on it, but I am very proud of it. I don't know what I can rant about in this video. I think I've talked about a lot of shit and a lot of random shit. I've been posting shorts lately. If you have not seen, I have a few shorts up on my page now, and they're doing pretty fucking well, in my opinion. I mean, I posted one with the chibi of Lenora and her husband that I did, and it's currently sitting at 2000.3k views and 24 likes, which is crazy to me. That's crazy work. That's crazy work, y'all. And the other ones have quite decent views. Oh my god. Oh, I got a comment. I'm sorry. Y'all are hearing my reactions to this. Oh, this person commented. Okay, I gotta reply. Hold on. Y'all can wait. Y'all can wait. Thank you so much. And of course I gotta put my purple heart. It's my signature. No, I don't want Japanese. I don't want my Japanese keyboard. Thank you very much. I don't know how to use it because I don't know Japanese. I've been trying to learn Japanese and it's fucking hard. I don't know. Y'all, getting comments and stuff like that on my videos, honestly, is what keeps me posting. Just on the off chance that somebody comments on my shit, and I get to hear other people's opinions, and I love it. I love it. That's what I live for. As it sits currently, though, my other 2 videos I made on Lenora have no fucking views. So I don't know if you guys want to hear me talk about her as much as I want to talk about her. She's just she's so baby girl coded, but I can't talk. I also made a few changes to my profile. If you can go to my playlist, you'll see I have a couple playlists. I have Truly Random, which is a video of just random videos I posted, like my drawing yaps. I have my Gortober videos now in a playlist, and I have all my Let's Struggle Together videos in a playlist. I don't know what I'm gonna title this YouTube video. I do have the thumbnail done. I have the thumbnail done. And I just wrote something random on the side of the thumbnail. So, this video is true randomness and will be going in the randomness folder. Also, I think I'll also put it in the Yaps About My OC folder. I am just all over the place today. My TikTok page has not been doing the best lately. Genuinely, I went from getting like an average of like around 30 likes on all my videos to now I'm lucky if I get 5. Like, it's crazy. I got 5 on this one that I posted 16 hours ago. I got 2 on another one I posted 16 hours ago. I have only 13 on one that I posted a day ago. A day ago, 5 likes, and one of those is my own. Another day ago, only 4, 6, 14, 5, 6, 9, and that's 4 days ago. Compared to my older videos of all Nanashi, y'all started getting tired of Nanashi, let me be honest. People that watch my TikToks, where I had, it's not a good example, I had 45 on this video, 11 on that one, that was when it was starting to get low, 33 on that one, 30 on that one, 72 on that one, 107 on my Stardew Valley fan art of Shane and Jazz, crazy, 66 on that one, 5, 5, 0, 1, 17, 1, 15, 40, 26. As you can see, I've been flopping lately, which is fine. I've been trying to realize that likes don't equal quality. But, oh my god. I completely forgot what I was talking about just a few seconds ago because I had to pause my recording. I think I was talking about, like, my videos flopping. It's definitely hard to see when you're, like, an artist and you're trying to grow your accounts and stuff like that. But I just try and remember that it doesn't equal, like, how good my art is and how bad it is. That doesn't qualify. It just means that my videos aren't getting pushed on the algorithm, and I try and be kind to myself about that. But if you're an artist, you know that's easier said than done. Looking at my channel page, I joined in 2020, and this is gonna shock some of you. I started out as a gacha account. I'm not even joking. I think I posted like very few actual drawings, and most of my drawings were done in shorts that have all been since taken down because I removed them because no. Y'all don't need to see my bad work. Y'all don't need to see it. I've taken them all down. And all my old videos, because I wanted it to be more of my art focused and no gacha focused, because I tried to make gacha stories and it just did not work. But yeah, I dabble a lot of the times, like my Yandere's Diary for my Stardew Valley playthrough that I will not be bringing back. I'm sorry if you guys liked it. I am so sorry, but I can't. I think I've accidentally deleted the save. And I was just getting a little cringed out of myself in it because I'm not a very good actor. I try. I do try. I'm looking back, and a lot of people liked Let's Struggle Together. The reason I kind of stopped doing it is because I felt like I wasn't helping anybody with it, and I wasn't improving myself on it, if I'm being honest. I feel like I kind of fell back into a lot of those things. Ones that have helped are the color theory one, and the color theory one, yeah, and just ones about, like, in general about lighting and stuff like that. Men 2 was like a big catalyst for me. Let's Struggle Together Men, that video was like a big catalyst for my art, because that's before I made my OC Kai Orchard. So I wasn't really into drawing men at the time, and I had only drawn women previously, but I had like this urge to draw them for whatever reason. So I'm like, you know what, why not make a video out of it, and people can laugh at me struggling with this. And I did it, and then like a few months after I made that video and posted it, I was messing around in Gacha, and I ended up making Kai Orchard, and it was a catalyst for him. And then his story fell short afterwards of just the autistic OC and putting in a little bit of my own struggles. Even though I don't have autism, I am on the neurodivergent end of things with my AED and being unmedicated. So yeah, I don't think I've ever made an actual video about Kai. He's like one of the only OCs that I have not made a video about, which is wild to me in a sense, because he was like one of the OCs I really liked for the longest time. I have not drawn my first original OC in months. I have not drawn Ghost or Mai or Neve in a while, and I was for the longest time really obsessed with them. I was also very obsessed with Kai for the longest time, and now I've just kind of fallen off of it in a way. I feel like Kai's story leans more realistic, whereas Lenora's and Nanashi's are more fantasy settings, because Nanashi's based off of Demon Slayer, and Lenora right here is a historical isekai story base that I have yet to write, that I need to write. I have posted the first 2 chapters of Comfort Zone, which is Kai's story, on Wattpad. So just search up Comfort Zone, and it will be like a little image of somebody's feet with Comfort Zone spelled out. That should be it. I think, hold on, let me tell you what my username on Wattpad is, because it's the only one that I have different. It's Viper the Dog Lover. It's an older username I used to use. Long story. But yeah, I loved Kai's. I think his leans more romance and just in general romance. There's a lot of trauma and stuff like that, coming of age and disability, because he is autistic. It's based around like him coming to terms and making friends and being able to step out in the world, depending on what he used to as a kid, going through with his parents. I need to get back into writing it, but it is a little hard when you post something and you don't see like the instant gratification of people actually enjoying what you post, because at the end of the day, when you post content, you post it for people to enjoy, and when they don't, and when you see that they aren't interacting, or it's just not finding the right audience, it is very hard, and I will admit that. I try and keep most of my how do you say it? How do you put it? I try and keep most of my stories, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I try and keep most of my videos, not stories. I try and keep most of my videos unscripted, just because I feel like they're realer that way. You guys can hear me struggling to talk. You can hear me being genuinely all over the place. You can hear everything I do pretty much. You can hear when I fuck up. and when I stutter or when I just forget my train of thought completely, you guys can hear like the raw and real of what goes into making good videos. I wouldn't say my videos are necessarily good, but they are real and they do show a human behind them. They show me, and I like that about my content. I like that I can just sit here, record a voice out over after working on a piece that I fall in love with, and share it with you guys. And you guys can find it if you do find it. I try my best to keep it of the raw and real. And if you do go on my Wattpad, please ignore all the X-Reader fan fictions I've made, because I went through and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna post random stories that I started writing and then abandoned, like Crimson Sins, which is a Jeff the Killer X-Reader fanfic. I will have no words on that. Or my fucking Red, which is Chubby Femme Reader X Raphael from fucking Ninja Turtles. I was young and in a phase, okay? Can we not talk about those? Can we not talk about half of the ones here that I have posted? I beg. A Real Life Witch Like Me is honestly one similar to Lenora, where I have it's set in the 1400s, which is wild. I haven't worked on this in a while. I think I started to rewrite it and then I ended up losing all that progress. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing it. But this was a story about a black witch named Luna, who was 24. And I had an interesting premise of it. I'm gonna read you guys the descriptions because why not? There's Luna, more on Luna. Luna seems like a regular young woman on the outside, but with what no one knows is that it's far from the truth. She's not as innocent as she may appear to be. Alexander's the love interest, and Alex is a typical man in the time period. He works for the church, does their dirty work for them, which usually includes killing anyone who dares dirty the church's name, and killing any witch who is found to be guilty of witchcraft. Because it's set more towards those time periods, which is why it's called A Real Witch Like Me. More on the mom, which is Ruth. She is 60 years old in this. She's a piece of shit, that's all. She was never supposed to be a mother, and always takes it out on her children. The storyline or plot that I put in for this is Luna's been abused by her mother and her siblings, whom she never talks to now. Her father was the only escape from them, and he taught her all she knows. What happens when Luna is accused by her mother of being a witch? Will she end up like her father, or will she find the most unlikely of friend and maybe even lover? Read more to find out. That's like the plot I had, and I have published 3 parts of it. 3 parts. The first part is only like 1,300 words. I have I always put like music with my stories, typically, so you guys can listen to something while you are reading. But if anyone wants to check it out and go there and look at it and see what you guys think, let me know on there or on here if I should actually go back to this, because Luna is another OC that I like. I think I've drawn her once and she looks very similar to Lenora. I'm just now realizing she looks very similar to Lenora, but she doesn't have vitiligo. I think I just made them look too similar, so I'd have to redo her whole like looks if I ever did want to draw her. Sorry, I'm checking out something. But yeah, I'm turning 20 soon. In July. The 31st of July, I'm turning 20. Which makes me want to gag, because no. no, I don't want to be 20. I don't want to be an official adult in my eyes. I don't like that. I really don't. It's like a really, really, like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that type thing. Sorry, I'm looking on my TikTok because I'm trying to find the old video that I posted of Luna, because now that I'm thinking about her, I, of course, have to go back and do it. There's all my Goretober posts. There's all my Goretober posts. That's my first ever post. Whoa. There's all the Kai shenanigans. All the Kai shenanigans. I need to redraw that piece. I was thinking about redrawing my 2023 version of my 2021 version of a drawing. I don't know. I don't know if I should or not. I don't know. Oh, there she is. Brown hair, black skin, dark skin, and golden eyes. That's from my expressions video. Studying crows. I never finished that. That's like the only drawing I have of my poor Lenora. Girl, I'm so sorry. Not Lenora. Leo. My little Leo is the video in your guys' video. That's the only drawing I have of Luna. I hate that. That's from my rendering video. That's just like random. I have Epic playing in my ear now because I'm looking at like another video I drew. I did. I need to go back to actually practicing and studying shit because it's so boring to me, so it takes so long for me to actually, you know, go through and do it, but I'm a self-taught artist, which isn't necessarily the best thing, especially when I rely on so heavily on my actual references. Can I just say, I'm still, I posted this in 2025, and I'm still gobsmacked over it. Fleshwad, if you know Fleshwad, that YouTuber on here, I reached out to them because I wanted to do an art study on their art, just for practice and shit. And I asked her, and she actually replied, which I was so geeked. And all I had to do was credit her, obviously, which I did, no problem. It still blows my mind, because now she follows me and I follow her on TikTok, and that shit still blows my mind. Like, I'm still, I'm geeked because legitimately, I think I talked about it in my Ghost video. One of my OCs is based off of one of her OCs, which is Ghost. Ghost is based off of one of her OCs and her channel mascot. I would have never had Ghost if it wasn't for fucking Fleshwad, so it's an honor. And June from Ginger Ninja, they have successfully gotten me into Cookie Run Kingdom, specifically with Shadow Milk and Pure Vanilla Cookie, so Pure Shadow, that ship. They've got me into it. I don't have any dripped out OCs. Sorry, I'm scrolling TikTok right now. I'm recording this voiceover and scrolling TikTok because why not? And I think of weird shit when I'm scrolling TikTok, so maybe it'll get me into a different Tamagotchi? What? A different commentary that I can make this video more interesting. Not the nervy song. Hey, that art, I'm following them. They have not done any of. That's so cool. That's so cool to see a lady knight actually look like a fucking knight and not in like armor that would legitimately get them injured. Because why? I mean, I guess drip, but that looks so much better. No, I like that. I like that. I really do. Oh, a doggy. MHA content? I don't even watch MHA. Cupid on green guy. Animation practice. I could never. Too much work for me. Too much work. That's so cool. I love seeing other people's work. If I go silent, it's because I'm... Please don't be AI. Please don't be AI. Please don't be AI. I'm scared that it's AI. It's not AI. Nimble hold. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Me, when I see something that's awesome and people actually give a shit about artists in their game, and oh my god, that's so cool. And that's a Bakugo cake. It's a beautiful cake. Don't get me wrong. Your Yumi ship OCs now. What's a Yumi ship? Please somebody explain this to me. Is that like... I only have OCX canon too. I have OCX canon too. I don't have Yumi. Is it just a self-insert X random character from random show/game? I'm guessing. Another animation meme. Ayy. Yay, they're back. I've gone quiet because I'm listening to this artist talk about their creative process for their movie they're making. I love that. Oh, I love a pathetic character. I love a pathetic character. Who's this? A dragon. TikTok genuinely pisses me off sometimes though. A little lizard man. You're teaching me how to draw hands. I don't appreciate it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Please. Please, don't tell me. That actually helps, though. Thank you. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. If anybody's made it to this point of the video, I'd be really shocked. I do not like barbecue, so no thank you. Oh, that's cute. I love peacock. I love that. That's why I like Unveil. Because they have the daily question of the day to where you can just make things canon about your OCs, especially when you're writing, oh, today's... If there was a flower that would represent your character, what would it be? I feel like Lenora for this answer would be Lily of the Valley, so I'm gonna put that down for her. I love that because you can work out the little details of your character. I love it. 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 I love Unveil so much. I love Lily of the Valleys too. Lilies of Valley. What would, speaking of which, what would my baby Nanashi be? What's like? Oh, she would definitely be a dandelion because they're known as weeds, and that fits her backstory because she's like the unwanted daughter. Nobody wanted her and stuff like that. So I'm gonna headcanon it would be dandelions. I used my text-to-speech because I can't spell. Because they're seen as weeds. Weeds and noose and unwanted. But dandelions, fun fact, are like, from what I've heard, very nutritious for us, and you can make them into like cookies or teas, and apparently they're good for you, specifically the yellow parts, the yellow like little flower bits, which is an interesting fact. But in reality, they I could add that in, but I'm not going to. That's just going to be like my personal thing. Fun fact about Lenora is she's bisexual and polyamorous, meaning that in the story, she's going to get with not only one character, but two. And I'm so excited to draw that relationship dynamic. I have drawn it with her husband, the king, because Lenora, it's at the start, fucking hates this dude. Because she's reincarnated, so she knows like all like the outs, and he's like a very big death flag for her. But he's obsessed with her, but she hates the fucker, and she loves the original female lead from the story Princess of Lies. That's the book that she's based off of. But ends up in like this love triangle situation that turns into a poly relationship. So I'm excited for that. I'm so excited for that. Oh, this character is awesome. I need to go on Veil I need to go on Vale more often. Yay, another person said dandelion. Another person said lily of the valley. Yay, I wasn't the only person that said dandelions and lily of the valleys. I have a lot of OCs on my Unveil. So if you guys want to check it out, let me read the characters I have on there, and you should be able to search them up. You are very much welcome to draw fan art of me. Just tag me in it because I want to see it. I have Mother Dearest, which is a horror character that I made that I don't talk about. Neve Blackberry, Ghost Blackberry, Nanasi Sashiko, Bun Bun, Kite Orchard, My Blackberry, and Leona Cora. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because this is the end. But thank you so much for watching the video if you've stayed, and please be sure to subscribe if you like my content.